you see the title of the video, you already know what I'm about to say, so you might as well open your ears nice and wide and listen to my credentials, because I am the doctor, professor, philanthropist, gynecologist, veterinarian, cafeteria lady with them big, succulent, double D titties that serves you that slop on Mondays, professional dog walker on Saturdays, Burger King onion ring connoisseur, dildo expertise, McDonald's protester, clit finder, the first black transphobic wizard in the Hogwarts universe, according to Twitter. No, I'm not calling it X, and the sexiest black YouTuber, here again to teach the young minds on how to not be stupid on social media. In today's class, buzzwords, they don't stick as much as they used to. You could label somebody as something that they weren't a few years ago, and it would actually hurt their little fifis. But now they don't mean anything, because you see all these random people doing all these stupid things, and when they get caught, they call the person that caught them random buzzword. Oh, you caught me robbing a bank. Oh, you're rooted in homophobia. Oh my God, you hear me slandering another group of people. Oh, you're infringing upon my rights as a transgender, and you are transphobic. They mean nothing anymore. And the second thing I want to be educated in this class is, if you're going to do something out in public, for the love of God, can you get some permits? Can you get permission? Can you get a certificate? Can you get a license to do whatever it is you're about to do out in public? Last week, we had Kai Cenat trying to do a giveaway, and it failed miserably, but don't worry, it was only for $3, according to few people who don't know anything outside of their rich boy mansions, but that's besides the point. This week, we're talking about a singer wanting to do a music video shoot at a Target and didn't have permission, didn't get it approved to do it inside of the Target, and for some reason, as they're being told to stop, it's somehow rooted in racism.
Music.
Becoming a safety hazard.
Hey, if we all just start and multiple people record, they can't block it. Right.
We can sing it too. It's a graveyard.
Can you move your feet?
Don't worry about it.
A lot of y'all can really go to hell. This employee literally called the police on us before we even entered the building. It was 9:30. There was no one in the store. Don't try to tell me a black woman, the most disrespected group in American history, what racism is, especially if you're not black. We're not uncivilized or violent people. We just want to spread joy. Calling the police and calling us a safety hazard when we didn't even do anything was just wrong. Target is a multi-billion-dollar corporation, and everyone knows what a flash mob is. It's harmless. Well, since you labeled everybody who can't criticize you a bunch of racists, and you can only talk about racism if you just so happen to be black, allow me me, a sexy chocolate individual such as myself, to educate you on what racism is not. If you get a bunch of your friends and you say, hey guys, let's go shoot this music video at Target, and you go when there's no one in the store, there's no one that can really get in your way as much, and you think the world is your oyster, and you have employees and security trying to get you to stop, and they don't, and they still let you do it anyway, that's not racism. That's your arrogance coming to show you how stupid you truly are. It would have been perfectly fine if you were to, a day before, even hours before, walk in, ask employees to talk to the manager, explain what you wanted to do, and do it at a specific time when no one was in the store, and get it done and go home. Even if they said no, you could ask for permission to do it in the parking lot. You could even do it in the parking lot anyway, because I don't think they could really stop you if you go to some random corner of the parking lot and shoot your music video. It would have been perfectly fine, but no, you wanted to think that you was the big dog who could do anything anywhere, and you got stopped, and for some reason you're so fucking bored you want to race bait a bunch of people on your side and thinking that, hey, everybody who just so happens to be black, look at all these people stopping me, a black woman, from trying to succeed at doing this music video so that I can promote it all to my fans. And what's weird is that you put this on YouTube, you labeled it what it was, and you thought everybody was gonna shuck and jive with you, when in reality, bro, I'm black and he wasn't racist. You guys didn't even ask permission to record. Tell me you never faced racism without telling me you never faced racism. Girl, I like your music, but as someone who is also working in retail, if you're showing up during the final minutes of closing time, we have to quickly get people out of the store so we can get everything in order within those final minutes. Also, I don't know much about flash mobs, but I did take a minor course in audio and film, and you do need permission forms to be able to film because you're on their property. I wouldn't call this racist because they're only trying to do their jobs. You come at closing, do this whole commotion, and don't even ask if y'all could perform and claim racist. This is a huge accusation and should be treated as such. Completely irresponsible. You can tell she grew up wealthy by the amount of entitlement. And I would just like to say to that commenter in specific, how dare you accuse a black person of being rich? According to Twitter, we're all poor, disenfranchised dumb fucks that can't even go to a Walgreens, and if you don't vote for some white guy, you ain't black. But that's besides the point. It is mind-boggling how we get to a point where we think we could just do whatever we want, and when we're obviously stopped for trying to do whatever we want to label it as some form of bigotry. We want to cast such an aspersion on a group of people, trying to make it seem like they're somehow in the wrong for doing their jobs. I hate to break it to all you people that don't work in retail, but these people have to do their jobs when they see something going on. If you think you can just make sure no one's supposed to do their job because you have this weird entitlement where you think you're the prize, I hate to break it to you, that's not racism. That's somebody doing their goddamn job. I'll give her credit though. She was trying to fight back against all the evil bigots on Twitter by posting some argument or protest going on at a Target that has something to do with masks. And I saw that and I said, you know what? That's a fair point. Target should kick all you motherfuckers out the store and ban you for being a bunch of nuisances, because I don't care that you are there filming a music video. You didn't get permission to go there. I don't care that you're doing a protest over having a piece of cloth on your mouth. You didn't ask permission to demonstrate your protest. Ban them all from the store, cut, print, and deal with it on another day, because I'm not trying to go through Target to pay attention to a music video or a protest. I'm there to chill with the random white women in the Starbucks section, because that's the only reason white women go to Target anyway. But besides the point, scratch everything I just said. I can't even praise this woman for attempting to fight back against idiots on Twitter, because she herself is a damn idiot. Where were the Target employees when white people were doing this? Yet we went while there was no one in the store, had police called on us, and were a safety violation before we even entered the building. Y'all can never bully me into thinking I don't know what racism is. And while that is true, we can't bully you into thinking what racism is. We can educate you about what you were trying to promote on Twitter as a clapback towards anyone who was criticizing you. Because if you would have done the bare minimum research and found out this video in particular, you would have known, based on the community notes, that this video was taken on September 15th of 2020 at a Target in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Target asked the protesters to leave and issued a statement condemning the protesters as disruptive and rude to other shoppers. Protesters were later cited for violating the county anti-mask mandate. So not only have we come into a situation where even the whites were in the wrong, it makes you look even stupider for still trying to play the race card. And this is the only time we can truly say Elon buying Twitter was a good thing, because now all you idiots spreading misinformation get dunked on by a fucking community note. I will say, anyone who shares this opinion, you don't deserve to be having input on the conversation, because you're thinking completely outside the box with a generalization, and that's not what we're here for. We're looking at the one example and we're saying, hey, you're in the wrong. It's over. Move on. Stop trying to fight it. The more y'all try to throw all your personal little feelings from something else onto this, the more it makes you and your conversation look bad, when all anybody has to say is, this is obviously you in the wrong because you didn't ask for permission to do it. If you would have asked for permission, everybody would have let you do the music video. Now you're race baiting. Doing all this extra shit does nothing but make a group of people look stupid for trying to prove a point of how ignorant someone truly is. And that's not what any of you want. So call out the stupid along with the other stupid. And to end this class on any note, can y'all please, for the love of everything holy, unholy, and sexual, find ways to answer the call of criticism, whether if you do it in public or if you do it in private. You don't have to be throwing around buzzwords. You don't have to be throwing the benign insults. You can just critique the person and move it along. And if you're the person being critiqued, you should not be crying that, oh my God, you're infringing upon my rights as insert marginalized here, because you're not. You just a piece of shit whining because you got called out. Glad we could have this class. I'm certain we'll be together again real soon. Subscribe to the channel. I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye, transphobes.